Whoa, what a shock! Cody's doing a new rant! That's right, guys, this is the big return of convention rants. I'm gonna need more to talk about, so be sure to comment topics for future rants. To mark the return, I'm remaking an old rant from back in February 2014. Dating at anime conventions. First of all, this is not going to talk at all about hooking up at cons. That's a whole nother topic that's very much not dating. So, is it a good idea to date at cons? God, no, just don't even do it. Don't even think about it. Just turn around and go home. No dating at cons. I'm just kidding. It can be, but you have to be smart about it. So let's unpack this. There are a few different forms that dating at a convention can take. The first and probably safest is meeting outside of cons and then going to cons together. I'm talking both of you have already gone to cons and know what it's like. Now you're just going together. This can be a ton of fun because now you're doing what you already loved with a new person. This can also make your con group grow a lot by combining your group of friends with theirs. That is if their friends don't suck. But hey, that's your problem. I'm gonna stay out of that. Good luck. The next type of con dating, which is the second best option, but comes with a tiny bit of risk, is meeting outside of cons and then introducing that person to the con life. Wait, there are still people who've never been to a con? Where? Who are you people? Just kidding, guys. A ton of people have never gone, and it's super likely your con dating experience will fall into this category. Taking your significant other to their first con is always super exciting. Watching their eyes light up at every tiny thing that you're already used to is very fun because to them, it's a magical new world. This is very exciting and can go off without a hitch, but sometimes things can go wrong. The convention world is pretty different, and if you're in very deep, like going to maybe around 7 or more cons a year, cons can start to take over your life a bit. When cons become this big in someone's life, they can seriously start to change that person if they're not careful. I've seen some people get so obsessed with this life that it gets to the point that the only thing they care about is building cosplay and planning that next con. That's fine, but it takes a lot of time and money and can put stress on the relationship. It can even change them to the point that you don't even recognize the person standing in front of you anymore, and you scream things like, "Who are you, you monster?" But they take their mask off and it was just their Colossal Titan cosplay. But still, something else that you might want to watch out for if your relationship is new or not extremely strong is that when they start going to cons, they are going to meet a lot of people. This may be their first time really meeting a lot of other people that are into the same things they are. I'm not saying to obsess over worrying about them leaving you for someone they met at a con. If your relationship is strong, I'm sure it'll be fine. But you should know it isn't impossible. Anything can happen. This leads us to the last form of convention dating, as it takes its most risky form as a wild and fierce animal ready to bite your hand at any moment, meeting each other at a con. Be careful, as this can end very badly, very easily. I will start by saying that this type of dating can work. I know people who met at cons and have been together for a very long time. But that's because all those people were smart about it. The biggest mistake that gets made when it comes to this is people jumping in way too fast. Oh my god, Becky, I met the most amazing guy at Katsucon this weekend. His name is Javier. We had the best time ever. So we decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, oh my god, he's so hot. You know how your boyfriend's ugly? Well, Javier is not. Isn't that great, Becky? Whoa, slow down. If you do meet someone you like at a con, just take it easy. Don't rush into things because you had some magical weekend together. But why, Cody? I love him. He's the Naruto to my Hinata, the Natsu to my Lucy, the Ed to my Winry. Here's the thing. You don't know them. You might think you do, but you don't. People are pretty different at cons even if they don't realize it. There are so many important factors about someone that you just don't get to see while at a convention. What I'm saying is, at the con, it might be wonderful, but as soon as you start hanging out outside of cons, they may seem like a whole different person. This happens a lot, and I've seen it happen twice with 2 of my close friends. It seems amazing until you realize, for lack of a better term, that they crazy. This will also make unnecessary drama at future cons. Think about it. Just because you found out that they're nuts doesn't mean you're gonna stop going to cons, and they're not gonna stop. You will run into them, which leads to con drama, which is a whole nother video. So what can you do if you meet someone you like at a con? I would say just enjoy the weekend and get their number. Just start talking, and if they live close by, maybe go on a couple of dates in the real world, just to make sure that there's still someone you're interested in outside of cons. Because that's the most important thing, guys. Say you even go to 10 cons a year. That's only 10 weekends out of 52 a year. You're gonna spend most of your time with them outside of cons, so be sure that they don't suck rocks in real life. Let me know in the comments future topics for me to rant about. Also, tell me stories of your relationship experiences at cons. Did it go well, or do you have a horror story for us? And as always, be sure to subscribe to Convention Reviews for all things anime conventions and cosplay. Hey guys, thanks for watching this rant. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help. I linked annotations to older rants if you want to check those out. Don't forget to support me on Patreon to get videos early, get access to private videos like my unedited vlogs, my personal story times, and private Q&As with the whole crew, as well as much more. There's also an annotation for the Convention Reviews merch shop, where you can get shirts, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Don't forget to stay positive and always follow your dreams. See you in the next video.